I'm Steve Kramer of the Kramer Law Firm. I'm a Florida family law and divorce attorney, and today's topic is how do we prove child support in your case? The first factor that's going to come into play in child support is determining the income of the parties. So what's mom's income, what's dad's income? Kind of to make a summary of what happens is we add up the two incomes, we look on the chart, we have a formula and it says if you make X amount of dollars and you have X amount of kids, this is how much it costs to support your kids. Well, then the next step is each parent is responsible for their proportional portion of the income. So let's say you make 90% of the income. Well, you are probably going to be responsible for about 90% of the support, until we factor in the second factor, which is the number of overnights. What that means is where is the child sleeping, right? Because where the child sleeps is where the child lives essentially, right? So if you have 50-50 split, that's going to make it so that the support is going to be more evenly divided. Whereas if you have a 90-10 split, same kind of thing applies. One parent's going to be on the hook for more support than the other. Now, there's other factors too, which include other contributions to the children. For example, let's say you pay health insurance for your child. Well, that's going to come into play there, and that's going to come out of the back end on the child support if you're paying for the health care, the health insurance for your child. Why am I telling you this? Because child support is going to be an issue in any case involving minor children, and there's information that you need to know, and we've touched on the surface of it, but there's a lot more to the child support calculation, and it's amazing how numbers seem like they should be clean and easy. 2 + 2 is 4, but the fact is there's always a lot of room in numbers, there's always a lot of play in numbers, and there's always a lot of movement in child support. And the thing is, child support is an obligation for a very extended period of time, and when you add it up, it winds up being a huge obligation most times. It's important to get it right, because by getting it right, you save money in the future. And it's worthwhile getting an experienced attorney to make sure you get it right on the first shot, to make sure that your rights are protected and that your children are taken care of and that you cover yourself. And that's why I'm telling you this information, because I deal with this all the time, because I've seen mistakes and I've had to fix them. And rather than make a mistake, do it right the first time. Call me at the number below. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and click the like button below right now. Do it now, because that is going to allow us to share this information with your friends and family. And we want to do that. Now, thank you for watching this video. I'm Steve Kramer of the Kramer Law Firm. Thanks.